All right, thank you so much, Ngayo. It's great to be here at Hempstalk. I appreciate the warm welcome and introduction. I'm just happy to have played my part to help legalize and regulate marijuana here in Oregon. But let's give it up to Paul Stanford, one of the giants of the movement. You know, I like to say that all the activists who are working today, we all stand on the shoulders of giants, and Paul Stanford is one of those giants. So I really appreciate all the work he's had to do. And, you know, I got involved in activism because I saw my African American friends treated more harshly than my white friends for marijuana offenses back in Missouri. And the first time we got a decriminalization measure on the ballot, because we couldn't stand to see young students have their lives ruined for marijuana within the city limits of Columbia, Missouri, we lost. We only got 43% of the vote. But then we got right back on the ballot again. And we got more than 60% of the vote the next time we made the ballot, decriminalizing marijuana in the city limits of Columbia, Missouri, and legalizing medicinal use for any patient. So if a patient finds themselves in Columbia, Missouri, they can possess up to 35 grams of medicinal cannabis legally. And now that movement in Missouri is has moved on to decriminalize marijuana in St. Louis. Decriminalize marijuana in Kansas City is now looking to pass a statewide medical marijuana legalization measure in 2016. And I think this movement of just step by step, person by person, city by city, state by state, is how we're going to legalize marijuana fully. You know, here in Oregon, we had to decriminalize marijuana all the way back in 1973, the very first state to decriminalize marijuana. And then we have to wait until 1998 to legalize medicinal cannabis. And then in 2004, we tried to legalize medical marijuana dispensaries. It didn't pass. 2010, we tried to legalize medical marijuana dispensaries again. It didn't pass. And then the legislature legalized medical marijuana dispensaries in 2013. You know, and then 2012, Paul and Measure 80 campaign team got a legalization measure on the ballot that would have legalized, you know, possession for adults, cultivation for adults. It got 47% of the vote, you know, and it didn't pass, but it laid the foundation for Measure 91. Each step of the way, we get closer and closer to true equality and true freedom. And then after we pass Measure 91, we say we're not done there. You know, we're going to further decriminalize marijuana. We're going to further reduce marijuana penalties. And we passed the first in the nation expungement provision that can help up to 78,000 people get marijuana offenses off their record. But now that we've accomplished that, we're still not done. You know, we got true equality for employment, true equality for housing, education, to have adult smoking sections at a festival where they celebrate alcohol numerous times a year. And we're going to do that not because of me, not because of Paul, not because of any other activists you may hear about. We do that because of people like you. All right? Step by step, person by person, you share your stories about marijuana, how marijuana helped you medicinally, how it helped you relax, how it's a better choice for you than alcohol, or how it works well for you and alcohol, but you're not a bad person. You do not deserve to be in prison. You do not deserve to be arrested, and you deserve to have employment opportunities just like everybody else. So person by person, speak the truth about cannabis, and the truth shall eventually set us free. So thank you very much, everybody. Keep up the good work. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the time to be here, and I look forward to Hempstalk being bigger and better years to come.